Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Mary Sull, and if you haven't been here before, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But that doesn't matter. It's not going to keep me from doing a quarterly review on Boxycharm. I am a new subscriber, and I happen to love the service so far. What I've done today is create 2 different eye looks using both of the palettes that were sent to us over the last 3 months in Boxycharm subscriptions. So on this side, we've got the ALAMAR Cosmetics palette, and then on this side we have the Crown Pro palette. You would think I would have used this one to create this one and this one to create this one, but no, honey, I mixed it up for us. Everything that's on my face today was either applied with a brush that was sent to me by Boxycharm or was an item sent to me from Boxycharm, except for my eyeshadow brushes, and that is it. I did use also foundation since they did not send us foundation in the last 3 months, so I just did my regular skincare, all of that, and then I did the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation in Porcelain. Oh, and I did actually set my face with my most favoritist right now, the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder from NARS. Okay, so let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to go ahead and do, well, I've already cleansed my face, and I did my skincare earlier, but we do have a primer to work with. But we want to make sure the skin is nice and moisturized. And we are working with a clean slate. I just do, you know, probably more than most. I have kind of enlarged pores, so blurring primers are cool for me. You might not like blurring primers, but for the sake of using mostly items from Boxycharm's box these past few months, I am using this primer. And then the next step is going to be, this did not come in Boxycharm this month. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. Be generous with this because I also don't have a concealer from Boxycharm, and I want to stay true to the challenge and use most of the items from Boxycharm. I'm going to go ahead and do where I would usually do my concealer. I'm going to use a lot of product because I'm not going to use another layer. So I want, you know, a fair amount of coverage. As you might have been noticing, I have some pretty severe breakout issues that I've been dealing with. And I'm going to take this Precision Foundation brush. This is an item that came in Boxycharm. It's LUXIE 660 Precision. And I'm just going to start stippling. Though I have to be honest, I'm noticing right now a little burning on my skin, a little burning sensation. I'm hoping it will just pass in a moment and it will be no big deal. But I feel like with the right motions, get nice coverage. My skin's not burning too much now, so just blending really good. Alright, so the next step, of course, we're gonna try something that I'm gonna find quite difficult, I'm sure. And that's gonna be using these Cover FX drops in Sunset. These were the reward, the referral reward for referring a friend in the month of June. This was the reward for both you and the person who you referred. It is a very dark, let's see, you can just see right here. This is super, super dark. And I'm gonna do my best to make this work as a contour, cream contour. So wish me luck, everybody. Nice knowing you if I completely RIP this look. Which, you know, I'm bound to do. Oh, I haven't used this before. It's rough. Let's see if I could just take the foundation brush. Maybe not gonna work. But I was hoping to be able to get some use out of this. This may just have to be a bronzer. I do need some color in my skin, so we're gonna go ahead and call this the bronzer today. Switch up the game plan. I wanted to do a cream contour, but she's just not ready. I'm just not ready. Sorry, everybody. And let's get just a little more color around the jawline. Just a drop. This stuff is really intense. You can cut a nice square jaw contour if you're really into that type of thing. Bronzing is really not my forte, in case you haven't noticed. I shy away from things that I don't really think necessarily fit into my beauty routine. I didn't think that the contour color from the contour kit that we received was light enough to use as a contour for. That's going to be our bronzing stage. I know we got some spots we're going to need to work on, but I'll just rub this down into my neck since it's still very well moisturized. It blends out okay. That could definitely be better. I'm going to touch up my my foundation just really quickly. We don't want too much bronze, just a touch. Okay. I think we did it. All right. Next up, we're going into the Note Desert Rose Blush Argan Infused Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. And I'm taking the Aesthetica P12 brush that was also sent in May. And I am just gonna love this blush. I am just gonna love it all over my face until you wonder, oh my goodness, how could someone really want this much blush? Well, I didn't want that much, but we can fix it. We can fix it. I want more like about that much blush. That's how much I really wanted. That much. It's still a lot. It really shows up like crazy on camera too. Let's veil that. It's too intense. So, especially on this side, I'm just gonna go over with my NARS loose setting powder. Will always save the day. Just a little there, but mostly I need it on this side. Okay. I'm hoping it's not too uneven, but I've just been really into lots of blush recently. I know that's not everybody's thing, but me. Okay, now it's time to completely set the face. I'm gonna go over my eyelids one more time. Sorry guys, haven't tried using this box yet, and so you're gonna see all the mistakes that you can make applying it. Because I am bound to make all of them. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking into the camera too much, but I find that if I do that, I tend to make mistakes. So bear with me while I learn to do both. This is not something I've done for a living for very long. And I'm still not making a living, but of course I haven't. I've only been doing it for a few weeks, so of course not. Alright, let's set the face with this setting powder. Unfortunately, you cannot set the face with no setting powder. We've used a good portion of what was sent to us. I'm going to do one of these and do my highlight real quick. This is using the Pure Sculptor set. Inside we have 4 really great shades, though these are just very, very dark for me. If you swatch them on my skin, you can see, I mean, it's highly unlikely that I could find a use for this besides eyeshadow. Too fair for that. But this highlight, whoop, let's look in a mirror, sis. This highlight is really nice. And this highlighter brush is also really nice. Probably I'm gonna wish I had done my eyes first in just about 5 seconds. I do just a small part of my forehead right there. I also highlight right here. This kind of connects the lower and top highlight. And isn't it pretty? I mean, I really enjoy it. That's the Originator shade from the Pure Sculptor palette. It's actually a nice, bright, poppin' highlight, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I really enjoy the way this is coming along as far as the face. I'm really into the summer vibes thing, and personally, I'm just a little bit nervous about getting started because I don't want to not do these palettes justice. I know that there is actually a lot that could be done here, and so let's just see. All right, so on my first eye right now, what I want to do, I want to take Guantanamera and I'm going to do this eye. And I am blending it up into the crease. I am doing kind of like a blown out look for this red color. Wow, I just can't believe how pigmented this is. I had heard some mixed reviews, and wow, it is so pretty too, this red. That's pretty. Alright, same brush. Don't make it too messy, you just want to get like a little bit of product on the tip. And because we are going to do a blown out type look, just go ahead and go all the way around the eye, cleaning up in spaces that it's looking a little messy. See, I went a little overboard there, but I can kind of clean it up with my finger a little. Yeah. Okay. So just blend, because we got a lot of color payoff, so we're already just gonna blend up. Just blend. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. So gorgeous. You can do a lot of things with this palette too. It's one of those palettes that it has just a few little things going on, but it's got just enough. Then I will deepen up the crease. Just take a brush that's more like this, a little more flat. I want to have a little more control. Then I'm going to do this. Just in the outer V to deepen it up. You can drag it over a little. And we are coming along on this. This eye is turning out so pretty and intense. I mean, this even works as a fall look, no? But look how grungy and crazy and ooh. I wonder, I'm gonna try something really quickly on my arm. Okay, all right, perfect. So before we are moving on to the next shade, which is going to be La Costa. So this is a metallic shade, and I'm hoping that I've got enough on my brush to get a little payoff here. Yeah, just enough. Yeah, okay. I'll take this. That's kind of what I was going for anyway. Just a little bit of something something. I'm going to go back in with the same color. Let's swipe it a little bit more onto the brush. Okay. And a little more Guantanamera on the brush. Buff in on that lighter center color. So you still have some cool smoky drama. And I'm going to go into our Crown palette, and I'm going to take this one right here and blend out the top of this baby girl right here. She looks so much prettier, nice and blended out, I bet. Okay. So it's hard to see with all these lights exactly how it's going. So I'm just going to make sure that this is staying nice and red by going a little bit more over all of this with Guantanamera. That's the original red shade from the ALAMAR palette. And so we have alright, and I'll be right back. I'm excited about this. We're gonna go in with the Crown first, this time. See all these nice warm tones. And I've chosen to do a peachy look. And you'll notice that I did have to grab some brushes from my personal collection to put on my eyeshadow. It's not to say that Boxycharm won't send out eyeshadow brushes. I'm pretty sure they have before. I'm going to take, so we're going to do this one right here as our transition. It's a nice light peachy toned transition color, and again, it's just going to give us a little bit of dimension. It's a little darker than I thought it would be. That's okay though, I don't mind. Then with my finger, I'm going to do 3 different shimmers, and they're actually going to go in order of, it's going to be lightest and second lightest to the darkest one in order over my eyelid. So I'm going to start with the lightest one, which is this one. This one. Stamp it into the corner, like the inner corner of your eye, but not your inner highlight. We might do an inner highlight with this, but we don't know that yet. A little bit more of that, just to get that foiled effect. Oh, these are almost orange, huh? On camera they show up orange. I don't mind. Oh, shit, I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it. Okay, so next, got this nice, slightly more, I don't know, just more darker. Yeah, I guess slightly darker. I want to blend those two together a little, but not so much that the inner part gets lost. It's starting to look like a copper penny. And last but not least, the darkest one right here, this outer portion. Just stamp it into like the outer V, if you can manage that. The finger, it's a little bit rough, but yeah. So there. I'm going to blend out the top a little, and then figure out the lower lash line. We're just going to take that same and just go over the top a little, lightly, so you don't want to disrupt what's going on. It's nice. It's a happy little foiled copper penny eye. I'm going to do this guy right here. Two, and go just about 2/3 of the way under the eye, and then smoke it out. For the inner corner highlight, you know, I don't think it needs the inner corner highlight. It's got a lot going on as it is. It really is pretty. So let's move on to our eyebrows. They did send us a product for that this month. It's the Cella On The Go, is what I call it, my On The Go Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. And what this is you open up one end, and it actually has a brush. Then you open up the other end, and inside of there is your eyebrow cream. And you just want to like do a little bit, and I'm just gonna go for it. Need a little more. Sometimes I don't dig enough. Do upward strokes from my lower, like I always do like a defining line here unless I'm working with a different product. When I'm working with this product, I always do a defining line at the bottom and then work out the arch and then kind of go through the rest of the hairs here. So like if you get caught in some great lighting, you won't see through the brow. And then I just kind of fill in the same way, go back over the arch one more time and make sure it's just as long as I want it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So gosh, I am so quiet today. I thought I would be a little bit more hyped because I'm actually pretty hyped about my channel and I feel really good about it. So I'm just really excited to keep, you know, putting out really dope content and talking to more of you guys, and I don't know, man, I'm just really, really stoked. I feel so privileged, and obviously I am very privileged to be able to follow my dreams and pursue my passions, and it's just great. So, you know, twins, not twins, sisters. I think we got pretty close to, you know, a nice semi-even, but this is a different look, so it's got less of an arch and less of a tail. Yeah, so that works. Cute. Don't pat yourself on the back too hard, Jessica. I still feel like I have some fallout issue on this side right here. Tried to fix it, but you know, I'm super good at fixing my mistakes. Alright, so 2 different eye looks. And comment down below which is your favorite. Call this one number 1, this one number 2. Number 1, number 2. Comment down below, which do you like more? Do you hate them both? It's okay if you hate them both, but don't be mean. Okay. I have not yet finished either of these looks. I'm going to take the Jante Blue. This is a eyeliner that they sent to us, and I'm going to do both my waterlines with it. And what I like about this particular product is that it does not drag on my lower lash line and to get like a lot of color payoff. I appreciate that. And both of them can really do this. If I had my choice, I would finish this eye with MAC Current Lip Pencil. I'm sure they have an eye safe one, but I like to live on the wild side. What's that phrase? I like to live dangerously, whatever. And I mean, this side could use like some top liner, so let's do that. It's darker eye. I could be wrong. We're gonna try out the falsies that they sent us in June's box. Oh, these beautiful Baddington lashes. They're the Monroe. They're 3D silk. Whew, girl, I haven't even tried these on yet because I just wasn't sure if I was just gonna completely twist them and get them full of glue and stuff. Like, it's stressful putting on such nice lashes. Though I guess that's a good problem to have, right? Alright, be right back. We're going to get started with throwing on some lashes, but first we're going to go in with the Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara from Wander Beauty. This was sent to us in the Boxycharm this month. And I guess you're supposed to do a little bit of one of these underneath your lashes. So I'll do that. The reason why I like the lashes that they sent us is because they look extremely natural, and I could see you wearing them more regularly, falsies, if they were easy to apply and they were comfortable, which I've heard these are. This will be a first impressions for you. For me though. Also, I have to use a lash glue that I haven't used in quite some time, so please bear with me. Yeah, you will. Alright, so I'm gonna get started by these are the Baddington Monroe 3D Silk Lashes. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my lash glue, which seems to be pretty tacky already. Well, hooray, I don't have to wait forever, right? I want to carefully apply just a small amount because the band on these, I know you can't see too well, but yeah, it's really thin. So I'm gonna do, just to be on the safe side, just like another tiny little bit. I haven't trimmed these because when I tried holding them up to my lashes earlier, it seemed like they were nice and fitted to my eye. One thing I did forget to do, actually on camera, I did do this earlier. I bent the lash to, you know, kind of like to loosen up the band so that it would do what I wanted it to do. And this is rather tacky already, so, alright, so I'm just gonna, though I'm sure it had plenty, I just rubbed it all off already. Like I said, not something I like to do on a regular basis, because this is how good I am at it. Don't look at me if you want to know how to put lashes on, but this is a full look with Boxycharm. So I'm using the lashes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make these lashes work for me. Right, this is how I learned from someone earlier. I think I got them positioned correctly on the lid, yes. Finally. I think I got it. Yeah, it only took me two tries. I'm just squeezing the band down further and further so that it sticks the right way. You can feel these, so it's not like they're just completely invisible or anything, but I did not do eyeliner on this side, and I feel as though they are pretty much not very detectable, even without eyeliner, so that's pretty dope. Let's try knocking the other one out. And again, I am working on the sound for everything, guys. I really appreciate everybody being cool and watching the videos anyway. Okay. Since this one wanted like 2 drippity ass drips of this glue before, I'm gonna give it what it wants. Okay, so you wanna kind of do this with the lash band, but you want to do that before it's got glue all over it. Wow, that was so much easier that time. And I bet it looks 20 times better too. Wow. Amazing. That went on like butter. Oh, it's so much more comfortable on that side. It's so much more comfortable. I don't know what I did wrong on this side except for everything, but so pretty. Those are pretty. I'm a fan of these lashes. These really are so gorgeous. Look. Do you feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know. Lips. Lips is the last thing. I wear tested both the Ofra Cosmetics Verona today as well as the Beauty Creations Longwear Matte Lip Gloss. While this is a prettier color and more appropriate for both of these looks, the Ofra is a better formula. So I'm going to go with the Beauty Creations because it's just a photo shoot really. And usually you can get a sharp enough line with the liquid lipsticks that you don't really need to do liner. I always smudge my lipstick slightly outside of the lines. It's showing up like really bright and vivid on the monitor, so I really can't tell. Do we have anything else to throw on? I do believe I have used everything everything that has been sent to us by Boxycharm in the last 3 months, except this Pretty Vulgar gel liner, which I actually adore. It's nice. And we didn't use all of the Aesthetica brushes that we got sent. We got sent a nice liner brush so that you could do this really great Pretty Vulgar stuff. And I will show you just how dark and lovely she is. This is a nice pitch black gel liner. It's really nice. If I wanted to line this eye, I could try. I believe that's everything. I want to clean up and do some final thoughts on everything that you see here. So, you're probably wondering, what are my final thoughts on all of these boxes? It is a solid subscription box. It is the word on the street, the word on the web, the word on the IG, the word on the Twitter. It's just the word. People actually love this box like it's the gospel. I actually definitely turned a friend on already to get my reward, which I was a little disappointed that even though I'm really fair, they sent me something that was a little bit too dark, but you can see we found a use. I'm not sure if it's too orange. You know, maybe somebody can tell me how orange or how crappy I apply my makeup, and in a nice way. I don't know. Is there a nice way to say that you apply your makeup like garbage? If you could figure it out, you could tell me down below. Anyway, I just wasn't really into the Cover FX shade that was sent to me, though I could see that this could be a product for a lot of other people that they might enjoy. I was really hoping for like more of a one of the more recent ones. I think there's like a few different shades that are just really gorgeous, and I could see adding them into my foundation or underneath my foundation, but I can't do that. I can't do that with this, unfortunately. But it's not all for naught, you know? Okay, so let's go over how I feel about each item, or about each box. April's box, as you recall, we had the May's box. I'm sorry if I said that more than once. May's box had our Cover FX blurring primer, the Pure Contour and Highlight Palette, Sculptor palette. We also had the Pretty Vulgar gel liner in the ink Blacklist gel eyeliner. That's what it's called. I really adore this packaging. I think it's really cute. It feels heavy. It's nice. If you chuck it at someone, you could definitely do some damage, but who's thinking about that? And then, oh my goodness, I got some haircut and my spoolie from Aesthetica. This brush set is actually really nice. You could use this one to carve the brow out if you're that kind of person with concealer, or to just clean up the brow. Yeah, you know, carve it out, whatever. The spoolie is nice. I actually was thinking about using this for the look, to like create like a colored mascara look, but we didn't get a colored mascara in the box, so I don't want to go too far off the beaten path here. Of course, handy dandy eyeliner brush. This works beautifully with the Pretty Vulgar that was sent that month, and this is my favorite powder brush currently that I own. This is the P12 by Aesthetica. It was sent in the May box. Did not like the formula. This color does not suck. Nothing is wrong with it. It's just a little dry on the lips, and it doesn't really last through drinking water as far as I could tell. Okay, so then we have the June box. We had the ALAMAR palette, and this is too pretty. I want to swatch some of these shimmer shades for you. This is Varadero. It's a gorgeous, almost, this reminds me of the like Pat McGrath color in the light that's in one of her subliminal palettes. It's really pretty. And then the one right next to it too is freaking gorgeous. They're nice and creamy, you know. It's a really nice couple of shades that we weren't getting a lot of from a lot of different brands. And to be honest with you, that's also very high payoff. And the orange. So this is a really colorful, really, really beautiful palette. I love it. You would think that I would have done the more colorful look, but this is from the colorful palette, and this is from the neutrals palette, and that's just how I roll. Okay, so this is a huge win for the June box. The Ofra Cosmetics, this color, I'm not 100% sold on it yet, though the formula is very nice, and this smells like cookies. Or cocoa? Vanilla. Cookies. Probably cookies to most people. Sorry, these are dirty, but anyway, so obviously they're dirty because I just use all of them, but these LUXIE brushes are so nice. I actually, look, I'm the friend that I referred, okay? I got another set of this and another ALAMAR palette and another Ofra lip and also another one of these, because guess what? I really, really wanted it. It smells so good. It's like pistachio caramel and something. This stuff smells so good, and I think I'm gonna end up spending a lot of money on like a huge tub of it, but I will not regret it a damn bit because it smells that good. Anyway, so June box, amazing. We also got these beautiful lashes. You can see that they are just, wow, like so damn pretty. Okay, and then we also got that eyeliner that I used. And June box was my most favorite box. Wow, they knocked it out of the park. July, we have the Crown eyeshadow palette. Showing this to you earlier, of course. And all of these shades, you know, like I said, they look a little bit different in the pan than they do swatched to me. But again, like, I'm not really mad at it. Let's figure out how to swatch better in the future. I'll figure it out. I promise I'll figure it out. Anyway, then we had the Desert Rose blush from Note. I liked it. This, I will use it every day. I will probably put it in my bag and see how it goes, and if I end up using it a lot, I can actually see myself using it a lot for touch-ups, but I have a brow routine, and this is good for travel if you don't want to bring your expensive eyebrow brush, your expensive eyebrow product. I know personally, oh, look at that beautiful little thing on my forehead that I just gave myself. Oh, got rid of it. But this is good if you are traveling and you don't want to bring your expensive stuff. I know that my eyebrow regimen, you know, if I lost all 3 or 4 pieces, it would make me really sad because I would be out like, you know, a significant chunk of change. So this is good if you're traveling. The Dr. Brandt No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. Cool. I only started using this, I think it was 2 days ago, and I will get back to you on this and let you know whether or not I would repurchase, if I will purchase another one of these, or if I will be doing a giveaway for my second one of these, because I have a double of July's box too. So I might be doing a huge giveaway coming up, but I think I'm gonna wait until I hit 100 subscribers before I do a giveaway. So maybe 100, maybe 500, but it will be a dope giveaway. You will want everything in this box, girls and boys. We can all look forward to that giveaway for sure. Not over yet. So we still have the Unleashed mascara from Wander Beauty, the Unlashed mascara from Wander Beauty. This is nice. I only have tried it today. It does not flake in my eyes. It does not cause my eyes any irritation, and I do get dry eyes, really irritable. I can have sensitive eyes. That's another reason I don't really like to do falsies very much, because, you know, it's like irritating. So this I can say, so far so good. Like, my eyes do not feel irritated at all with it on, and it doesn't flake onto my face while I'm wearing it, and it didn't melt off when I went for a walk earlier to forage some berries. So, I think that's, yep. I've covered all of the bases of all of the boxes that I've gotten thus far from Boxycharm. I was going to do a star rating system for each of the boxes, but overall this is a solid 4.5 for the last quarter. My May, June, and July box together are like 4.5 out of 5 stars altogether. I really, really love this service, and if you want to sign up for Boxycharm, if you go through my referral link, you will most likely get a reward of some type with your first box, and I may also, or there might be a different link that I have to post. Either way, you will get this amazing service, and I have to say I highly recommend it. As a beauty junkie, I just think it's a good way to go to get your hands on a bunch of stuff in a short period of time. As you can see, I can do most of my face. I didn't have a foundation and I didn't have a concealer, but you don't always have to do full glam. You don't always have to do full coverage, especially not in the summer. So hey, I can see why maybe they didn't equip you with a full coverage concealer or full coverage anything as far as a base makeup stuff is concerned. Anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like me or my channel, just subscribe and hit that little bell so that you always know when I upload a new video. I am trying to get to 2 times a week, but it might, you know, there might be some slow periods of time, you know, whatever, life happens, and I might post only once a week. We'll see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to posting more for you guys. Thanks so much for everybody's support thus far. It means everything to me. I'll see you in the next video.